Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we will be writing the code, the tool which we created in the last video. In my last video, I only, we basically prepared the skeleton, right? This skeleton we prepared in the last video. So, there are three tabs you guys can see: the login, data summary, and update and insert. These are the things basically we created, okay, in the last video. But in this video, we will be writing the code, okay, to make it more automatic. So it is something which is completely useless right now, right? So let's start to write the code. So first I want to write the code in the login, so that the user we are creating, only those user only will be able to use this particular tool. So what we need to do is we need to the database will be in the access. So you guys can see I do have here database. If I will open it, okay, if I will open it here, so you will be able to see there are two tables I created, okay. That's user, okay, this user and data. So in the user, if I want to my password is akash at the rate 123, for example. I am writing only akash now. Then let's see, will it work or not. Let's save it. Okay, if I will show you the data, so data is here. Okay, this much data we do have. Okay, so here we have a data of 11 columns, and these are the dummy data which I created. All right, so this is the database and the table I created in the database itself. So we need to write the code. So what we need to do, let's write it together. Okay, first in the login, what should happen? I want to create. First, you need to enable the one library in order to integrate the MS Access with the Excel. Go in the tools, go in reference, and what next you need to do, you need to select here. If you will see, if you will go little down, you will be able to see here Microsoft ActiveX. This one, ActiveX Data Object 6.1 one library, because this is one of the most important library if you want to work with the MS Access. So let's write the code. Dim CNN as new ADODB connection, okay, and after that RST as new record set, QRY as a variant. That's it. And CNN in the query, what would be the query? The query would be select a star from user table. User, that is the table. See, if basically what we will be doing, we are writing this SQL query here, and we are executing it through the VBA. So, okay, where employee, not employee, okay, where user ID. Let me see the database and the field name, basically what actually it is. I am going in the user, it is a user ID, okay. The name, same name you need to give. Copy it and I'm pasting it here. Okay, pasting it here. If this is equal to me dot text box one dot value, okay, in the text box one, what would be the input would be of the username. And if the password is this password, okay. In the password, what you need to do, you will have to me text box 2 dot value, okay. That's it. This is the query that you created. Now let's make the connection. CNN provider Microsoft ace.oledb 12.0, okay. And after that you need to execute it. CNN, you need to open the database. This is the dynamic data, this is the dynamic path we are creating, okay. In the current, this file, if this file is in in the folder where you have your database, then it will work, okay. Database name is, you know what is the database name? Database.accdb, right? Database.accdb, that's it, okay. And after that you need to run it like this: query cnn and open key set and open lock optimistic, right? That's it. If rst dot record count is, if this is 0, then simply it says message box user invalid. Okay, VB critical, exit sub, and connection should be close, cnn dot close. And after that, me text box 1 dot value is equal to blank, me text box 2 dot value equal to blank. Okay, and after that what I want, else, and else if user exists, okay, then message box should be login. Okay, that's it, VB information and if, and I want to close CNN dot close, and I also want to clear what text box. Okay, that's it. So you see guys, here we have written the code. Now let's execute it. Okay, I am pressing F5 and I'm writing here what is the user ID 111 and Akash. Okay, and I'm clicking on this login. As soon as I clicked, you see I'm getting here error, syntax error in from clause. Okay, where here, around select star from user I think is the reserve word, so we need to write it like this. Now let's execute. Okay, 111 and Akash, login, right? For example, I'm writing here 121 Akash, so it will say invalid user invalid, right? So it means we have created, we have written the code in this particular login form, which is helping us to, to log in this particular utility, right? We have created the log. Okay, log credential and log interface, we have finalized. But let's go in the data summary, right? As soon as the data is being, if the user is valid, the directly user should fall, okay, in this particular interface. So in this particular interface, what I can do is, in the login, instead of message box, what I can do is I can write here me dot multi page one value is equal to 1. Let's execute. Okay, and let me log in 111 Akash. Okay, let me log in. If the credential is correct, then it will take you to the different, I mean the second interface, which is the execution mode. Here you will see the drop down, whatever the products you have in your database, that product, unique product, you will be able to see in this particular drop down. And whatever records you have, those records you will be able to see in this particular list box, and number of account, records you will see here. So we need to make this automate. How we can do that? First we need to fetch the data. In order to fetching the data, we need to create one more, we need to create one module. Let's write the code. Option explicit and sub procedure fetch data. Right here, dim CNN as new ADODB connection, RST as new record set, K as an integer, right, and dim QR as a variant. All right, and what next we can do is, I think it's sufficient. Let's give the sheet name as well. Set sh as a worksheet. Okay, set sh this workbook dot sheets. This workbook spelling should be correct. Sheet 1. Okay, as a first clean the data. Okay, first clean the data. A1 dot current reason dot clear, simple. Okay, and after that CNN dot provider Microsoft dot ACED OLEDB 12.0. Okay, and after that I want to write my query, select star from data. Okay, the database, it is a data, right? I want to fetch all the data without any filter. Okay, I close the database. Now what I can do is CNN dot open, dynamic path would be like this workbook dot path. Okay, and after that database name database dot accdb. Okay, and what next, rst dot open, let's execute it, qrycnl. Okay, and after execution, let's print the header 02 rst field count -1. Next, k, here you need to write like this, sh dot range a1 dot offset 0 comma k dot value rst field k name. Okay, and after printing the header, let's get all the data in a2, copy from record set rst. Let's cnn dot close. This is what actually we created. Okay, this is the data fetching. Now I want to print all those things in the list box. So how I can do that? I can basically do it like for simple with user form one dot list box, okay, and with how many columns we have? 11 dot columns. Columns heads, yes we have, true. Dot columns count, yes 11. Dot columns width you need to define. Let's keep the width of 70 70 70, 11 times, okay, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, okay. And after that I want to get the data row source, okay. Row source would be ss dot range a1 dot current region, okay, dot address, okay, simple. That is a simple thing. And I want to call this data as soon as user got logged, okay. Let's keep it here login and call it out, okay, instead of here. First call the data, then call the data first, okay. Okay, let's execute. User id 111, your password is Akash, okay, and login. As soon as you are login, you see you are able to see the data here, right, very easily. You have not done anything, correct. In a very simple way you are able to see. But still the records, this is the label we have not automated, and the drop down we have not automated. So let's do it, okay. As soon as first, we need to, we need to make it, what is the problem is something, because we have true instead of true. Let's, a1 dot offset 1 comma 0, okay, 1 comma 0, okay. And what next is, I want to get the label, I want to print the records. So in the records, where is the record, I mean the label name is, what is the label name, sorry, the label name is here. If you will see, the label name is label 8, right. In the label 8 I want to print the records. So for printing the records I want the count of this, so count a, okay, -1. This is the record count. I want to get the value with whatever the value we have in n1. So in the n1, what I want, here in here I want to user form 1 dot label 8, like label 8 caption ss dot range n1 dot value. All right, that's what we have done so far. Let's execute and see is it working or not. And also let's, let's make the product name unique. The product name we have here, right, let's make it unique in the p column and print those unique records in the combo box, okay. So how we can do this, ss dot range b1 dot entire column dot copy, okay, ss dot range p1 dot paste special all, ss dot range p1 dot entire column dot remove duplicacy 1, yes, okay. And now I want to print the value from 4k 2 to ss dot cells rows dot count p and excelv dot row next k, okay. In the next k, what you can do is you can print the records with user form 1 dot comma box and with dot add items. In the add items, let's print it p k dot value, okay. That's it. Now let's execute. I am writing here, I am just, executing this code. And here in the login 111 password is Akash, okay. And I'm just clicking on this login. As soon as you will see, so here are 12 records we do have, right. So here what I can do is I can write something is wrong, so I can write total records, right, total records is this, okay. Now let's run it. I want whenever user form, this user form will get activated, right, or the first interface should be of this login page, right. So what I can do, I can double click on this user form. I can go here and initialize. In the initialize, what I can do, I can me dot multi-page 1 dot value is equal to 0. Now let's execute. Okay, 111 in the password Akash, okay. Click on this login. As soon as you clicked, you see what happened? Okay, you see the product, the list of that, the product name we are getting. But here you see the in the list box column and header both we are getting, we need to fix it. So what we can do, instead of true we can write here false. Okay, let's run it now. Let's again run it and check it out. Is it working or not? 111 Akash. Okay, and clicking on this login, and after that you see everything is working quite good. So here what is the second condition? Second condition is, if this is the blank, then it's okay. If I have selected something, then accordingly if I'm refreshing, so the automatically this should get refreshed. Okay, how it can be done? Let's do it. Double click on this refresh, right here code, right here code dim CNN as new ADO-DB connection, RST as new record set, K as an integer. You guys need to understand the concept, that's it. Okay, and QR as QRY query as variant, SH as a worksheet. Set SH as this workbook dot sheets 1. Okay, I want to clear all the data first. A1 dot current reason clear. Okay, and after the CNN dot, after that if me dot me dot combo box 1 dot value is unequal to something, then what should be the output? Output should be, the query should be accordingly, right? It should be Q or Y select. We know the drop down of the product, right? We have a drop down in the our application only of product data. Okay, select star from data, where product ID, I believe, right? Where product name is equivalent to the combo box 1 dot value. Okay, else query should be normal. Select star from data. Simple. This is the query, dynamic query we have created, right? And now we want to populate it. How we can populate it? We can populate like this. Okay, and after that what we can do is, after that we need to with me dot comma box 1 dot value equal to, not comma box 1, me dot list box 1 and with. Okay, and after that whatever we have written in the module 1, let's copy and paste. Let's copy it till here and paste it. I just copied and going in the user form 1, clicking on this refresh and deleting it and pasting it like this. Okay, user form me. Okay, and all good, all good, all good. We need to make this me dot com box 1 dot clear. Okay, me. Now it seems good. Let's check it out. Okay, is it working or not? Okay, so how we can check? Let's execute it then. Clicking on this user form, and after that executing it. 111 Akash, creating on login. You see everything is working quite good. If I'm selecting here TV and I'm refreshing, you see -1, it means something is wrong. What is the problem? The problem is, select star from where product name is combox 1, otherwise the normal. Okay, we are not printing the data, na, right? We need to print the data as well. So here cnn.provider Microsoft dot ace dot oledb 12.0, right? cnn dot open, and open this workbook dot path and database name database dot accdb, right? And rst dot open qry cnn. Okay, and after that we need to print 4k 1 to rst field count -1, next k ss dot range a1 dot offset 0 comma 0 comma k dot value is equal to rst field k name. Okay, name, and after that I want ss dot range a2 dot copy from record set cnn dot close. That's it. You know, these are the big code you guys seems, but yes, if you know the concept, so you guys can write the code. Okay, let's execute it together. And clicking on 111, and your password is Akash. Clicking on this login button, and if I want to filter the TV, refresh it. You see the three records. Okay, you are able to see three records. If I am, everything gone right, you see. If you are clicking two times, then it will give you the full data. But the problem is something, we are not getting the first header just because of one minor mistake which I have made, which is what, which is I need to write here, instead of 1 we need to write here 0. Now let's execute. 111 Akash, you see. Now login. If I'm clicking on this watch, if I will refresh it, so I will be able to see only watch items, right? If I want to, if you will again double click on this refresh, so it will give you full data. If you want to filter out any other product, for example LWD, refresh it, you see only one records we have. The number of records item also you are able to see here, right? If you don't want to see, if you want to see full data, click one more time on this refresh button, you will be able to see the entire data, right? So here we have automated this login, we have automated data summary, we have automated, and update and insert is also we need to automate. How we can do so, let's understand. In the back, whenever I am clicking on this back, so it will take me to the data summary. For that, I will double click me dot multipage one dot value is equal to 1. Simple, and it will work now. You see it is working, right? Now I want to write the code in the add records. If I am adding any records, okay, in the database, it should get directly updated in the database. So what we can do is, okay, double click on this, right here, dim cnn as new adodb connection, rst as new record set, k as a integer. Okay, simple. cnn dot provider microsoft dot ace dot oldb 12.0, cnn dot open dynamic path, I you know guys, open this workbook dot path. Okay, and database accdb, right? And after that, what you need to do, you need to insert the value, right? So rst dot open, it's a data table. Okay, instead of, so in the source you need to give the table name cnn, and open key set, and open adlock optimistic, right? And after that, rst dot add new, rst field 0 comma dot value, and from where we are starting the text box. Okay, so it is text box 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This should be 11, 12, 13, and 14, right? From text 5, from text box 4. Okay, so here me text box 4 dot value, copy and paste 10 times, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, rst dot update. And after that, you need to change the index number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, including 0 it will be 11 now. Okay, 4. After that, you need to change the text box numbers 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14. You see, after that, what I want to remove all the, you know me text box 1 dot, not 1 4 dot value equal to 0, copy and paste 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and after that, you need to change the text box numbers, right? 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14. That's it. And message box should be like me dot multipage 1 dot value equal to 1. Message box is done, right? Now let's execute. 111 password is Akash. Clicking on this login, and after that I'm getting all the data. I already have shown you the demo. Let's record, add records. If I'm clicking on this add, so it should take me to this particular interface. So let's first create it. If I'm clicking on this add, so me multi-page one dot value should be 2. Now let's execute. 111 password is Akash. Clicking on this login. Okay, and after that I'm going to add the records. I'm writing here, you know, one-handed. Okay, one-handed, and after that, okay, so it means something is wrong in the background. So if you will see, guys, here we have a two text box. You see, this is text box 4. I want to remove the text box 3, and now this should be text box 4. Now let's run it. 111 password is Akash. Clicking on this login and add records. 111 one, not 111, one-handed. Product name is, for example, TV. Quantity is, you know, 2 200 2 2000. Okay, 2000. Date is 12 June 2024. Location is Delhi, and phone number is anything you want to give. Pin code, any number. Country is India. Yes. Okay, now if you will click on this add records, you will be able to see done, but you are not able to see the details here, right? Let's refresh it. As soon as you will refresh, so you will be able to see the details of this particular option. Okay, and if you want to filter out again the TV, you just click on this TV and refresh it, and everything will work completely automatically, right? So here what I want the last thing, whenever the user is opening this particular files, everything should close, only the application should be visible. So what I can do, just double click on this, go in workbook. Okay, go in the open event, right here application dot visible equal to false. Okay, and after that I want to call uh, user form 1 dot show false. Okay, but whenever user is clicking, whenever you we need to give one more button here, right? Not here, but yes, somewhere in that user form. For example, I'm giving, going in the tools, view. Let's create the toolbox. Okay, toolbox is here. Toolbars, right? Not toolbars. We should have here, where is the option? Where is the option? Where is the option? Go and insert, sorry, in the view, click here toolbox. Okay, I want to create one button here of the logout. If the user, it's a logout. Okay, command button I want to give here command button. Okay, and let's give the different color. Okay, and different name, F4, and logout, give the name logout, and give the different color. Back color should be like this particular green, and font should be the font you guys can define as per your requirement, bold 11 in my case. Okay, now if user will click on this, the first thing should be happen, application dot visible should be, everything should be visible first. Okay, and after that this workbook in application dot display alerts equal to false, this workbook dot close equal to true. Save, I want everything. So application dot display alerts equal to true. Okay, now let's save it and close. I saved it, and now I am opening it again. Okay, I'm opening this particular tool, and you see how it will start to work. Okay, you see this is the application. Now only I am able to see. If I'm writing 111 password is Akash login, and you will be able to see the data. If I want to filter out any data, for example TV, refreshing, you are seeing the TV data. This is something completely the kind of you say the software. Okay, it's working like a software. Again, if you will click, then all the data you will see. You want to add the record, you guys can add the record. You want to go back, you can go back. If you want to log in, you can log out. So I hope guys you have understood how easily and how easily you guys can write these codes, right? And only the thing that you should have the understanding what to do, and you should have understanding and very clear concept in the VBA, what to do and how to write and what to write in what condition, right? So thank you so much everyone for watching the video, and I'll attach this particular software again which you have created right now, okay, and for your practice. All right, so thank you so much everyone for watching the video. I'm logging out. Okay, thank you very much.